The HoverTech Positioning Wedges and HoverMatt Air Transfer System provide the optimal solution for wound prevention and caregiver safety. The stay-in-place non-compression positioning wedges offload the sacrum, while the HoverMatt reduces the force required to position patients. Unlike traditional methods, combining the HoverTech positioning wedges with the HoverMatt allows caregivers to easily turn and position patients while minimizing lifting or pulling to protect the staff and patient from injury. Begin with the bed lying flat and the patient centered on the HoverMatt. Unbuckle the safety straps and raise the side rails. The air supply should be positioned next to the caregiver on the opposite side of the turn direction. Insert the air supply hose into the foot end of the HoverMatt and initiate airflow by selecting the appropriate speed. With the HoverMatt fully inflated, slide the patient in the opposite direction of the turn and as close to the rails as possible to ensure the patient is centered on the bed following the turn. To turn the patient on his side, the caregiver on the side the patient is turning toward will push down on the HoverMatt at the patient's shoulder and hip, while the second caregiver pulls up on the HoverMatt handles. Once the patient is turned on his side, the caregiver receiving the patient will stay with the patient, while the second caregiver presses the standby button to stop airflow. Refer to the HoverMatt training video for positioning techniques. Place the positioning wedges underneath the HoverMatt with the tag facing up, approximately 3 inches above and 3 inches below the sacrum. The patient's sacrum should be in the gap between the two wedges. For easier patient turning and positioning that protects caregiver and patient safety, choose HoverTech's Positioning Wedges and HoverMatt Air Transfer System.